So I do this, but not to...
Yikes. Okay. Go ahead.
I let all of them know my intentions beforehand. Guys enjoy spending money on me, and I'm not going to say no. Everyone knows I make money from what I do, and I make a lot.
You make a lot?
Yeah.
From the feet stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Did you say how much you make?
No.
Oh, how much you make per year?
A month.
A month, sure.
Up to 40K.
Oh my God, that's impressive. Okay. Congratulations. There's not a lot of dudes who are 19. You're 19, right?
Dude,
not a lot of men who are 19 who can...
Brian, don't try to put your feet online. You ain't gonna make $40,000 a month, honey. Don't get any ideas. Brian was like, you saw a momentary pause there. He's like, 40? Is it worth? No, not for your feet, Brian. They're not coming for your feet. But guys, can I ask you, please, before we continue with this, don't lie. Would you do this? Would you spend money to get pictures of women's feet? I mean, is this really what point we're at in society right now? This woman's making $40,000 a month for sending pictures of her feet. Stop the madness. Okay, we're going to continue because not only does she do the feet pics, but she does other things that I can't believe how much money she's making, not even having sex with guys. Let's just listen to her story. It's fascinating.
Make $40,000 selling their feet pics online. But, okay, so, and then in addition to that, you also go on dates.
Yes. So a lot of the men that I do go on dates with are fully aware of the fact that I go out with other guys.
That you go out with other guys?
Yeah. If they want to take me out, I let them.
She belongs to the streets.
If they want to take me out, I let them take me out. I don't do anything besides just food. I don't remember the last time I paid for my own gas, or my nails, or my lashes.
Yes.
Most
Good
of them,
for you.
they offer. I never ask. They always offer.
What?
And I don't have to do anything with them. Don't have to sleep with them. Nothing.
But you said you're upfront with them.
Yeah.
So in what way, like how would you be upfront? Like,
So anytime-
for example, Logan's asking you out on a date.
He's like, no.
How would you be upfront with him?
Whenever I get asked, I usually just ask, like, what are your intentions? What do you want from me? Do you just want to hook up? Or do you really just want to, like, hang out? I always let them know, like, hey, I'm not going to ask you to pay for anything. I actually have an expectation that when you go on a date with a guy, that the first date, he always pays. And that's just out of respect.
Okay.
I usually just let them know I'm not trying to sleep with you. I'm not trying to hook up. If that's what you want to do, you can find somebody else. Usually, majority of the time, they're pretty cool with it. But guys...
Oh.
M. Martin super chatted $50. She belongs to the feet.
Okay, let's pause it here for a second. First, can I just say that chat feature, it drives me nuts. Do you like it? I can't stand that stupid feature on where now they have this like British accent guy coming in and say, it drives me nuts. I don't like it. Sorry, Brian, if you're listening. So, again, how sad is this? There is a population of men out there that are so lonely and so rejected that they are actually paying this woman just for time of just no sexual acts, no making out, nothing, just to sit and talk to her and have her be around. You're spending money on her nails, on her hair, on her eyelashes, on her gasoline. She goes on, by the way, we're not going to play the whole thing. She goes on to say that she has certain guys designated for different things. So this guy's for gasoline, and this guy's for nails, and this guy is for hair and eyelashes. And she texts them and says, oh, by the way, I'm getting my nails done next Tuesday, and they send money. And in turn, they get her company. Now, I'm curious, why would a guy do this? I mean, I thought about, well, maybe a guy wants to show her off to his friends. Like, he brings her around. The friends think that they have something going on. It looks like he's got a girl. It looks like, he's got a story to tell. Like, oh, you're with that girl, what? He makes up some story, whatever. First of all, that's deeply, deeply sad. Then I thought, I mean, are these guys really so lonely and depressed that they're actually doing this and they don't even realize how bad it is? I mean, this is like beyond simping. What are you getting out of this situation? She's telling you outright she's doing it with other guys. She's telling you outright it's a financial transaction for her. She's telling you outright she doesn't really care about you. She's there. She's going to collect her money. Yeah, she'll sit and talk with you for a little while. Maybe she'll just chill and have a coffee. But what are you really ultimately getting out of this? I mean, you're not going to date that girl. You know what I think's going on here? I think she's a bit sneaky. Let's play a little bit more. I just want to see if she says the sneaky part. It might be at the tail end, but let's see.
Yo, Martin, thank you, man. Oh, after we go around on this, I will get the rest of the super chats. Thank you, guys. Get your super chats in. So, continue.
I just keep it straight up. I let them know. I'm not trying to sleep with you. We can hang out. That's that. Typically, I keep around 4 or 5 of them, just because some of them pay for different things. But that's mostly it. I let them know they're cool with it. Some of them are just really lonely. And a lot of the times, guys waste their own time because they're not straight up about what they want. So they'll lead you on until you give them what you want. And then when you never do, it's like a waste of their time, not mine.
Okay, let's stop it. I'm not going to play this whole thing because you're going to get a little bored. It goes on. And then there's like a ding at the end where she says, Brian says something to her, or somebody in the chat says something to her about, do you just lead them, you're very vague. So do they feel like maybe there's an opportunity that you might actually date them, even though you won't? You leave like the door ever so slightly open. And she says yes. So she's straight with them to an extent, but she's still a little flirtatious. And this is the problem that guys have, right? Sometimes if a guy really likes a girl, he refuses to see reality. So she could tell you to your face, like, I'm not interested. But if she giggles or flirts, that's her way of keeping you around and getting stuff from you, right? Without giving you anything. And she can always say, well, I told him the truth. You have to be able to detect that giggle is fake, that flirting is to get stuff from you. But she doesn't really like you, because if she did really like you, she'd be wanting to actually date you, not just be involved in some financial transaction like this girl is doing. So you got to have your head on straight. You got to be thinking up here, not down there, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay? Now, this is an interesting angle to the conversation that Brian is wrong on. Let's play 1358, number 7. Right?
Well, I think it's kind of like you're taking advantage of them. Because if you're going on a date where the other person has a genuine interest in pursuing you romantically, you're sort of misrepresenting your intentions to gain a benefit.
Okay, pause that. The reason I'm pointing this out is because don't fall into this hole. She's not taking advantage of them. They are allowing themselves to be taken advantage of. A woman cannot take advantage of a man unless he allows it. So she's upfront. She's telling these guys, I'm not really into you. I'm not going to date you. I'm not going to sleep with you. I'm not going to hook up with you. But I would like to spend time with you that's completely benign. And in turn, you're going to pay for stuff. That's what she's saying. Sure, she may flirt a little and may laugh a little and that, but she is telling you what's what. You are choosing not to see that and instead to invest in that woman and hope that little giggle or that little flirting turns into something. That is on you. So guys, this is not, you have to not play a victim. This is a victim card here of, oh, you're being taken advantage. You're not being taken advantage of if you're being told straight and you refuse to see what you need to see. So, and don't be hypnotized by the hair or the nails or the lashes, or maybe she got a cute booty. I don't know. I can't see it. Or whatever it may be. Don't be hypnotized and then be like, oh, she took advantage of me. No, she told you straight that she wasn't into you and you chose not to believe her. So if you spend money on her, it's on you. If you're giving her time, it's on you. That is all on you. When you meet a woman like this, your job is to not entertain it. You should not be entertaining this. This is a transaction where you have nothing to gain here. There's nothing in this for you. If you're looking for a friend, go make some friends. Okay? This is, you're not looking for a friend sitting down with this girl. Come on. Come now. You know it. Most of the time, men aren't looking for female friends. So you were looking for something to happen here, or there would be no incentive for you to do it. And in turn, you're getting nothing. But your bank is getting emptied. Your bank account is going to be, and her nails are getting longer and longer and more decorated on your dime. So let's be real. If you like the short clip and want to watch the full episode, click here. And if you want to connect with me one-on-one on Connect, you're going to click right here. Let's get to talking.